sure I said it every live
Wait,
stream.
who are you?
Do you really? You say
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're live.
Yeah, and Flounder at the end of every one says, "Are we done yet?"
Great. Fantastic. Y'all do like an intro, or is this just
This is about it.
We barely know what we're doing.
We don't have Streamlabs. We don't have any
You
of the
can't even
things
see the
that you
chat
guys
right
have.
now because you need to share the Wi-Fi with me.
Let me,
I got it. I got the chat.
I don't know how to share with you.
This is it's a rough show over here, folks. We've got a kind of disassembled set. Not really.
Hey,
Did you get the instructions or?
I got them online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just
We got a bit distracted before we started this.
Let's blame Daniel for this being disorganized.
That's
because
not what this sign says back here.
Daniel just
There's a
arrived.
sign back here, and I don't think it says
Oh,
blame
that goes
Daniel
right here
on it.
behind you.
Does it?
Yeah.
There we go. We'll just get that up there.
Daniel just arrived like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, right on time.
Let me finish this thing.
You ask anybody in Atlanta. You ask Randy. You ask Mark. You ask Joe. I have a penchant for showing up pretty much always at the very last second, but usually right on time.
I gathered that from you driving me to work for a week.
Yeah, I drove 7 hours down here, and I timed it so that I arrived 10 minutes before the start of the stream.
Hey, look, we've got a minifigure in the build.
That's a Poe.
Hey. Look at
Oh, we are building number 75102 Poe's X-Wing.
Yeah, Lemur Rich was asking. Let's see who's in. Grumpy J was been here for about 7 hours. Rob Claxton, Nexus, Lemur Bricks,
Yeah.
Morgan's here. Brick Mom VA is here.
Hi, Mom.
Nexus is here. Alternate candidate's here. He says hello.
Here we go. We'll just do that. That's good.
It's not a Citron set, Rob.
No, I wish, Rob. No, you'll have to wait till Atlanta BrickCon to see Citron again.
Are you? It's the same build as before, right? That's the only Citron set.
Yeah, I finished the rest of the bad guy ships. There was, I think, one bad guy ship that I still hadn't done last year, so I've now finally completed all of Citron. Grumpy says, Flounder, that's an epic shirt you got.
Thank you.
That's a good one. That's
It
a
is
solid
good.
one.
Yeah, I wore it to one of our conventions. I was working. Someone asked if we were selling it. And like, actually, it's not our shirt.
Is it Brick Monarch
Yeah.
Shop? Yeah. Brick Monarch Shop, I'm not afraid to plug them on our channel. They've got good stuff.
I like his stuff. Yeah.
Grumpy J says, great sign. Yeah, I wonder who made it. Brick VA would beg to differ on getting you on time to place. I don't know what that means, Nexus.
Well, Brick Mom VA is glad
He's
you
saying
made
your
it
mom
safe.
says you're always late.
I don't know why you would say such a thing.
Jay, have you built this set before?
I have not.
Have you built any from The Force Awakens?
I don't think I have.
Wait, are these two different BB-8s? Or do they have the same photoreceptor?
They have the same size photoreceptor.
Okay, so the winner of trivia tonight
Do
is
you
going to
really
get a
know your
BB-8.
BB-8s that well, or is it just because you heard me say photoreceptor
I
5 minutes
completely-
ago?
I forgot about that.
Oh, man.
Trivia's probably going to lack tonight. But I think the winning question will be good.
I didn't know this had flat silver wheel wells in it. That's kind of nice. The mud guards. That's a nice part.
How many
See,
pieces
the
are
nice
in this
part
set,
of it?
too?
A few.
Probably more than what we typically build.
Probably at least 5.
Yeah. Maybe a few more.
Grumpy J said Florida will take... Don't worry, Brickmon VA. Florida will take good care of them. Yeah, I don't know about that.
We've already made sure to stop at Buc-ee's and pay your respects to him.
Yeah, Georgia Buc-ee's.
Oh, I thought you went to Daytona.
Florida. No.
Uh,
I went to the one that's like an hour and a half from Atlanta.
Morgan has one of my favorite quotes. A wizard is never late nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, but Daniel's
My
not a
wife
wizard.
hates when
I
I say
am a
that.
wizard. Okay. That's a wizard. Yeah, I took the scenic route through Florida on the way down. I don't know why. I guess there was traffic or something, but I was going through Ocala National Forest.
Oh.
A lot of trailer parks.
What road were you on?
I don't know.
Okay.
The one the GPS told me to.
Like
The
you
one
went
that
right
goes
by,
through Ocala
I
National
think you went by
Forest.
Grumpy.
Probably. I know he's from up there. That's what made me think of it. A lot of trailer parks, and then a lot of like really bougie neighborhoods in what is it, Markham?
I don't know.
Hey, how's it going? Long time no see.
What's up?
We
Not too
have
much.
we have another guest.
You want to pull up a chair? Hang on,
Sure,
just pass
why
it
not?
through.
I'll pass it through.
Oh no, Joey put the camera on.
You're good.
Take the high-
Sit there. Don't move.
No, I've moved now.
The boss is here.
The boss.
Everybody behave.
Does he have any authority over you?
Over me?
Yeah. But is he your boss?
Yeah, I
then?
think so.
Oh.
Pretty sure he's my boss. Anyone having issues with the stream freezing? I don't know. It does look kind of frozen.
Brett came in and the whole thing
Yeah, it
broke.
does look frozen.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
what
the
happens.
video's frozen.
I can turn my Wi-Fi.
That's what happens. I fix everything, but everything breaks when I come in.
Is it frozen on the screen? Can you see?
It is.
Okay. Does anyone know how to fix that?
I mean,
Wi-Fi expert.
I can try.
We have not had any technical difficulties yet.
Turn the Wi-Fi on my phone off.
Can you guys hear us, or is it just
YouTube would
audio?
like to
Skip
find
it.
and connect to devices on your local network.
Must be what's internet?
I don't think we want to do that. There we go. How about now? That should fix it. Did I fix it? Did I do it?
You fixed it.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
I told you I'm a wizard.
So that means I was never here.
Yeah, that's true. You might actually not have been in it at all.
A rubber band.
They say we can see the
Ooh,
There
there's
should,
a
be,
rubber band.
there should be 4 rubber bands if you haven't lost any.
1, 2, 3. Well, don't say I have it. Here's the fourth one.
Those are the good ones that don't dry rot either. These are the nice rubber bands.
Oh no. There's a.
We're back.
There's
Yay.
some missing pieces here.
Is that windscreen printed,
Okay,
or is that a
Steven.
sticker?
No, do you see some?
This one should be printed.
Do you see blue 4x1s? Because I don't see blue 4x1s.
No, maybe not. Maybe it's a sticker. I don't know. No, it's printed. It's printed. It's good. Blue 4x1. I don't know. Just build around it.
That's what I'm making. Just letting you know that they weren't here.
Well, you should have picked a better set.
Why are you guys so agitated?
It's 'cause Daniel's
He's
here.
only had 5 grilled
Yeah,
cheeses today,
that's-
so
that's-
Yeah.
he needs a few more.
Only 5. What's
Only
the
5.
What's the status quo for numbers of grilled cheeses consumed?
More than 5.
Okay.
Man,
We usually-
that's like Ryan. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, it's 10 slices of bread, probably 10 slices of cheese.
at
Are you
least.
telling me you go through like half a loaf of bread a day?
I go through half a loaf of Sonic's bread a day.
Good
Oh.
lord.
How's your colon?
It's hanging in there.
Yeah, what's the
He's too young
recommended,
to worry
what's
about
the
any of that.
recommended percent daily value of carb intake?
I've had about 400% of daily carbs.
Now that we can see, don't forget to hit that like button. Oh yeah, I better do
Oh,
that.
I should do that,
Thanks,
too.
Grumpy. Good call, good
Yeah,
call.
we really need to get a like target down here for our shows.
Yeah, it should be 20, and I hit you with the hammer.
Let's see. I don't know how many we're at. I have to refresh it.
We're at 9, I think.
Alright, let's say
The Grumpy challenged Joey to a
20
eating contest, actually.
25 likes and I'll dump Joey's water bottle on his head.
Oh my gosh. I don't know about that. I don't even think we've ever had 25 peak concurrent viewers.
Well, there you go. That's a good like threshold, isn't it? Did it freeze again?
I can't
No.
find these parts either.
Grumpy J says, I challenge Blame Joey to an eating contest.
I could eat more carbs.
You think so?
That's probably the only thing I could eat more of from anybody.
Do you eat hot dogs? You do hot
No,
dog?
I don't eat- don't eat
Okay.
hot dogs.
You do a hot dog bun eating contest. You still dunk them in the water?
I think I got you on that.
Like-
breadsticks from Olive Garden. I had like 26 in an hour.
So this is a marathon, not a sprint. This is not
Yeah.
like in 10
So-
minutes. This is
You know how Olive
This
Garden
is
has their
duration.
never-ending pasta bowls that they
Yeah.
do like an annual promo? So they used to sell passes, and you could. It was like a limited. they would
pasta-
sell like a
pasta
couple
pass.
thousand of them, and you had to like be the first one online to get them. And I bought it 3 years in a row,
yeah, I bet you did.
and because it was $100, and you could go as many times you want during the 8-week period,
And I bet you
get your
used it
never-ending
more
pasta
than
for
anyone
free.
else in the country.
I went
They
each year
blacklisted
like
them.
20 plus times.
And that's why I stopped it.
So
Yeah,
I
you
actually
walk into any Olive Garden in Florida and there's a Polaroid of Joey pinned on the wall that says "Not allowed."
I met the CEO of Darden the other day, and I asked him why they don't sell it anymore.
Like, oh, you're Joey. Like,
And he was like,
"We talk about you in corporate."
he was like, "Were you lucky enough to get one?" And I said, "Yeah, I had it 3 years in a row." And he's like, "I've never met anybody who had more than one." He's like, "There were people in my office that couldn't even get one."
Because they couldn't eat enough of it to justify it. Probably they got sick and tired of it.
But yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
at the Olive Garden in the town where I grew up, all the servers there knew me as Cheese Boy. Because I would get my pasta and then get like a mound of cheese on top. So they said that anytime they had to order more Parmesan, they would talk about me.
Hashtag blame cheese boy.
There's somebody who's in here, cheese on top, but he's not in here right now.
Yeah, cheese on top's my favorite guest.
I think Joey likes cheese in the middle.
I like cheese everywhere.
That conjures up
All
some
over the
imagery. You get those spray cans of Cheese Whiz. Do you like Cheese Whiz, Joey?
If it's cheese. As long as
It's
there's
usually not!
as long as there's
I'll
no
tell you
mold
what.
on it.
If you got the right cracker with the cheese whiz,
Yeah, it's really not that bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Get some Ritz crackers or something.
There's a
Some
concerning
Captain's wafers.
and alarming number of missing pieces in this set.
I'm gonna go pick a different one.
I'm on.
It's not too late.
I'm on number.
We
step
got all
15.
we got all these parts behind us. You think you can find some blue
Oh yeah.
1x4
Let me
plates?
see. Yeah, that might be it.
There's got to be some blue 1x4
What? It's
plates.
fake?
I'm
It's
on
all
step
an
15,
illusion.
and this is my 6th missing part.
It's like at the pick-a-brick walls. They only fill the ones that are like up to like 6 feet, and all the rest of them are just
All right, I think I'm gonna go grab another set.
Okay, go right ahead, Joey. I'll get this one bagged up for you. Where's the bag? Oh my goodness.
Make sure we give them the right details.
We're gonna have
I'll sit in.
we're gonna have Force Awakens related trivia.
I'll sit in.
Yeah, it'll still be Force Awakens trivia.
I have nothing to say about anything.
Well, gosh, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite kind of cheese?
My favorite kind of cheese, ricotta.
Oh, interesting.
Never heard anyone say that.
I like a good white pizza.
Okay. How about you, Flounder? What's your favorite kind of cheese?
I never really thought of that before.
What?
Maybe white American.
All right, like you go to like a deli. I don't know. You go to Jersey Mike's or something.
Yeah, you
and
can
ask
white
for what kind of
American.
cheese. White American. Okay.
Sometimes pepper jack if I'm feeling thirsty.
You usually get like cold subs or like hot subs or
I'm
like
a
Philly
hot
cheesesteak
sub
or something.
person.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I usually go for cold cuts. So I usually go for like provolone or Munster.
I like provolone on the right things. Like provolone on like a I don't know, like a chicken sandwich maybe, like
Yeah.
like a buffalo
yeah,
chicken
yeah.
sandwich. I will say, there is people in this chat probably that's probably actually might be human right now that has a really big thing with Philly cheesesteak.
Ed?
And yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh. He's sent me before to Jersey Mike's to get him a Philly cheesesteak, and he
No,
more missing
you can't do
pieces.
it yet.
And he's been very particular about it. He says if it doesn't have white American, it's not a real
Yep.
Philly cheesesteak.
You have to melt it in and
No, don't mess with Ed's cheesesteaks.
Don Jangernaut Clark says you guys look like a D&D session. And the Grumpy likes smoked Gouda grilled ham and cheese.
I've never played D&D. I've listened to D&D podcasts and
Go there,
stuff,
too.
but I've never played.
What about bagels?
What kind of bagel?
That's it.
Do you like bagels? No, that's our giveaway.
Yeah. I usually go for plain bagel, regular cream cheese.
Bagels usually come up at least once on these streams.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that like the running thing?
Got it.
The best bagel place is nearby here.
What's it called?
Brooklyn Water Bagel.
That's a good one.
Good bagel.
That is a good one.
It's the best bagels.
They do like bagel sandwiches and stuff.
They do
Or,
anything with a bagel
Okay.
that they have.
Fair. Go for bagel in the morning. Let's see. Grumpy J says, "Yeah, Joey hasn't let me organize the wall yet." Are you even an employee, Grumpy J?
Are we even sure Joey's coming back?
He might have just left.
He just left us here.
Just tipped out.
Might have gone to get more grilled cheese.
So who wants this? We're leaving.
Grumpy J says, "Smoked Gouda grilled ham and cheese." There you go. Smoked Gouda's good.
We're doing that set?
Well, we have an X-wing that may or may not be
Dang.
missing parts, and then we have this treat.
You can't build that
Is that
in
open?
Why not?
an hour and a half.
Why? It's very few parts.
Is it open?
Yeah, it's
Maybe you do that.
Is it actually certified?
Yeah,
What's his number? 6286?
8.5.
6285.
I think we could do this.
Oh, cheese on top's here now.
Real quick. Oh, I disconnected from the Wi-Fi, so it's never going to work.
All right, guys.
Those are probably big pieces.
Pending Daniel's approval, we are going to build this.
Does Daniel have power here?
Let me see how many pieces it is, because I'll tell you whether or not you can build it or if we're going to be here all night.
Well, we've lost about a quarter of our time.
Uh-huh.
I'm the fastest builder in the
I
West.
typed the wrong thing. I typed 682.
Isn't the East?
Mark
you
tried,
think
to
about the
build
world.
Mark tried to build the Troll Mountain Fortress.
Oh, so you're saying
an
in
hour
the
and a
West.
half,
So
and
like
it
if
did
you
not
if you
happen.
don't get it built, then
Yeah.
If this is less
How many
than
pieces are we talking?
400 parts, it's 800. No, absolutely not. We'd be here for 2.5 hours.
okay.
So from one X-wing to another.
We're building a different X-wing that hopefully has.
But that's
parts.
also from the
We'll try
same
it.
movie, right?
Maybe.
You work on getting instructions.
Are you sure this isn't the bomber?
Stay tuned.
This is
for...
the one that's basically a recolor of the other
Is that the
one.
one my kids did?
Because look, it's all the same
We
parts.
just got this one in.
Okay.
Same rubber bands, same.
Do stay
Wheels.
tuned for future
So if we combine these, can we just make an 8-wing?
Joy of Buildings. We will build that
wing, yeah.
that Black Seas Barracuda in the future.
No, I think it multiplies. I think it's a 16 wing.
Alright. Hopefully we've got the parts for this one.
Okay, that's just a side.
These ones are just as is sets anyway, so.
Yeah.
I got a Tron jacket today.
You got a Tron track today?
A Tron jacket today.
Oh.
What? A
Yeah,
what?
from Disney. Yeah, it lights up.
Did
That,
you go on
like
the
the
ride?
employees wear?
Yeah.
How'd
You
you
want to
get
see it? I got
that
it.
looks. Yeah, I want to see it. That sounds sick. I love Tron.
So this build is so far exactly the same, just a different color.
Yeah, Grumpy J, there can't always be a part 2 and part 3, but
Yeah.
I'm not feeling that for an impromptu decision.
But do come back for future Joy Buildings because we will do that one. That'll be a fun one.
Cheese on top says realistically mozzarella, but straight up is Colby Jack.
We got cheese on top in here.
We do. We were talking about our favorite cheeses. I think you missed it.
It
What's
has
your
to
favorite
be.
cheese?
I mean, I love all cheeses that aren't moldy. Probably, I love.
What does that mean?
Not
No,
not
let's
blue
stop.
cheese.
What does that mean?
Not blue cheese
Okay.
or blue cheese related
All right,
cheeses.
you're being facetious.
What?
Go ahead.
Those
carry
are mold on them.
on. Carry on. All cheese is mold, Joey. That's like the whole
No,
thing.
okay, yes, but the ones that they don't cut the mold off of.
Okay.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. My favorite ones
Hey, what's up, Buggy Breaks?
are hard cheeses. So Parmesans,
Jesus.
Asiagos, the hard cheeses.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'll
Nice
do- yeah.
Sharp aged cheddar.
Yeah. Well, you think cheddar's a hard cheese?
If it's sharp and more aged, it is.
Yeah. Fair. Blue cheese with hot wings and a cold pint. No thanks.
That's
Grumpy J.
disgusting.
We talked more about cheese than Lego tonight.
Yeah, this is basically like the joy of food. We talk about food in every.
Bagels were also brought up while you were gone.
What was the Julia Child show? Was that the joy of something?
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
No. Okay. It was a cooking show. The joy of. What's the actual thing that this name is based off of? The Bob Ross show. Is it the joy of the art of painting?
I have no idea.
It's not just the joy of
We
painting.
just
I
copied
don't-
your
I thought
guys'
Steve
name.
made it up.
No,
Yeah, we did.
no, it's based off the Bob Ross thing, but I think it's the joy of the art of painting or something. Maybe I'm making that up. Maybe this is a Mandela effect thing. But there was a Julia Child show too. I can't remember what her show was called. Bucky Brick says, "When are y'all opening?" Eventually.
We don't know.
Eventually.
Soon.
Eventually.
Hopefully.
That's why I'm down here to figure it out.
Pretty sweet.
Yo, what?
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. So you can buy those, or like
Yeah, you can buy these
got
in
it.
the thing, and they actually have the I need to get like a smaller size because it's a little too big. But
That's alright. You'll grow into it. You're going boy.
thanks, bud. Yeah, it's pretty.
That's what they wear at the ride
That's
people.
cool.
Yeah, it lights up, and
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get me.
so
one
they
of
have the
those.
other one like they have
They
like
go
the
to Disney,
things
too.
like cut out up here, and it's actually like it's tighter and like I have the flip over.
Oh, it's like a full.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Do they come in different colors too?
No, but they do have
I get like an
the
orange or red.
backpacks that you have the identity disc on the back.
Yeah.
And you can put it on the inner identity disc, and it changes the color of the disc.
Like how they do with the lightsabers.
Yeah.
Like you can choose your color.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm really hoping that the fact that Disney World pumped all this money into Tron, that the franchise isn't dead. I mean, I don't know why they
we'll
would.
get another movie in like what 2 years?
What's that?
We get another movie in like 2 years or like maybe 10 years. I don't know.
Is there a room for one? I don't know. I mean, the last one came out in what 2012
Yeah, so
maybe.
it was like
It's really
like
old.
a 20-year deficit.
It's
like
really old. Well, yeah, but the original one was what 1980 something. So maybe it won't be for another 30 years.
but it worked out. Like
it did work out.
Like
It did work out. The most recent one was fantastic. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
And Caroline Wheatley says "Guy in the Black is hot."
He tried to get me to point it out, and I was just gonna let it
Well, I
ride.
didn't want to say.
I wanted to force him to point it out himself.
I thought he was talking about Brent.
That's my wife.
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
no, I think she was talking about Brent.
Sorry, bud.
Actually, we should confirm that.
There's a local bakery has a good cream cheese Danish with peach. I like real peach. I don't like peach flavored things.
I agree with that completely.
Peach candy, peach ice cream, that's
Yeah, it's
all
gross.
gross.
Yeah,
but I will
And
eat
you're in
like
peach lug, right?
a peach or peach slices. I am a peach slug, that's true.
Now, I know you don't watch these weekly, but Flounder every week talks about how much he hates fruit and anything healthy and refuses to put it on any dessert that ever
I
exists.
don't want to hear it. I really don't, Joey.
So you're telling me
I don't want to hear it from you.
So you don't like apple pie? Or like a chocolate dipped strawberry?
What's the question?
He says that fruit never belongs in the dessert.
No, that's not true at all.
No, it doesn't.
I'm just saying I don't want to hear it from you. I don't think you have any grounds to criticize other people's eating habits. Yeah, Grumpy J, that is a sweet jacket for sure. Can we go to Disney? I want to ride the Tron ride.
Okay, yeah, let me just smuggle you in.
Okay.
I haven't been on
Actually,
that.
I could
Don't
probably
you?
do
You all live here. Don't you have like season passes?
I do.
You know how expensive those are?
No, they're really
Yeah, but
cheap
you live
compared to buying an individual.
How many
days.
times do you have to go to justify it?
Tell me when.
Probably like
If you
4
get
or 10.
if you get the lowest tier one, yeah, then 3 or 4, and
But you gotta get the one with
Right.
parking.
they all come with parking.
Um,
You just go to standard parking.
but my girlfriend's mom works for Disney, so she can get a few people in at the gate with her. So I could probably smuggle you in.
I went
you
to
said it was just the
um,
joy of painting. I don't know why I thought there was an extra word.
I went to Epcot and Animal Kingdom last week.
Those are like the two worst ones. What?
Epcot's my favorite
Animal
one.
Kingdom's like the main. I mean, Epcot. Oh my god. Epcot's fantastic.
That's my favorite one.
I mean, I haven't been in a long time, but
Epcot's
from,
where you
from
go
my
and drink.
understanding is that they're well, yeah, isn't it?
You literally just eat and drink. Yeah, I mean,
My
you're not
understanding
an
is they're
adult?
adding a lot of stuff to the ones that people have always thought were lame to try and
the
spread
Guardians
people out
ride
more.
is really fun.
Yeah,
That's my wife's
yeah,
favorite ride.
stuff
now.
like that, and like the Avatar thing. They're trying to disperse people more. Was
What
Joy
song-
of Cooking?
What
Was that
song did you
the?
get on?
Was the Joy of Cooking the Julie Child one? Is that true? What was your question?
What song did Flounder get on the Guardians Red?
Oh, I got the Congo ride.
Okay.
But I've had
There's, like multiple.
I've
Yeah,
had a
it's the
different
same
one,
ride,
Secret
but they play
Endings.
like 8 different songs because it's Guardians of the Galaxy. So
I've had a different song each time so far. It's hard to get on that ride.
I've only gone once. I don't remember what I had. It wasn't one of the big ones.
It's a fun ride though.
Peach salsa is good. Cheese on top. What's really good though? Pineapple salsa. Really like pineapple salsa. That's a good.
I don't know if I've had that. I like pineapple.
That's good. You get some Tostitos, hint of lime, and some pineapple salsa. That's some good tailgate food right there. Florida people don't get to do Florida things thanks to all the tourists, says Grumpy
Yeah,
J.
sure.
I believe that.
Also, when would you like me to find time to go to Disney? In between
I don't know.
the
It's
store
not like you're real busy here.
and my life and my college classes. Some
That's
people-
true. You do go to college.
Some people don't get to wake up at 11 o'clock in
Joey
the
is
afternoon every day.
Joey
you
is
know?
pursuing higher education, which is more than can be said for a lot of the employees of United Brinco.
There's so many pieces on this table. I'm losing it.
Did I hear that Brick World Chicago 2024 registration changed up? I have no idea, Rob Claxton. I have no idea.
Are you going?
I
this year?
usually don't register. Chris usually registers for the booth, and I go to work that one. I never have to register for that one, but I probably will. I usually like going to that one to work it because it's a free ticket.
Will you
to
be
Brick
bringing?
World
Will
Chicago.
you bringing a piece of Hiroshima this year?
No, I don't bring anything to Brick World Chicago since I'm just there for business.
Not pleasure.
That's right. I mean, yeah, last year I did submit a small contribution, but that's because the Hiroshima build for that was like the big one, the huge one.
I'm not gonna move on. I'm special.
You mumbling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't find parts. I'm crazy.
Should we ask a trivia question?
Cheese on Top says $100 now? Oh, $100 to register for Brick World Chicago?
That seems pricey.
That's crazy.
That's like nothing compared to what's going on, like with the megacons and all that. Like, yeah,
Oh,
it's-
I'm sure
it's a
other
dime a
cons,
dozen.
but like as far as Lego conventions, that's got to be one of the first ones to hit over 100, wouldn't you think?
I'd rather just set up our booth at MegaCon. Like,
Yeah. I mean, a lot of Lego conventions that I've been to, even the bigger ones, cap out at like $60, $75. I don't think I've ever heard of any being 100 or more. If that is what you're saying, Cheese on Top. Crazy. How many trivia questions did you get?
Not that many.
That looks like
5.
5. That's plenty. Do a practice one.
Okay. Well, let's do an easy one. What year did The Force Awakens come out?
Trivia time.
This is still Force Awakens set, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
It's what? Not even a decade.
You
ago.
can't.
What was
You
that?
can't answer.
Oh, sorry.
You can't answer.
You're asking me. Sorry.
Wait, what's the answer?
I know the answer because I wrote the question.
These are terrible. These guesses are terrible. Grumpy J said 2009.
Oh, no.
What year did The Force Awakens come out? This should be an easy one.
Where's Morgan when we need him?
This should be an
I don't
easy
think he answers because he knows everything. He doesn't. He wants to let other people get a chance.
That's fair. That's fair. 2013. You're getting warmer, Grumpy J.
Is he the only one guessing?
No, Rob threw in
Rob said
2008.
2008. I remember seeing Force Awakens in theaters, and it doesn't feel like it was that long ago.
Mika got it. Or Micah.
2015. That's it. Yeah, that was the year I graduated high school. I'm pretty sure I saw Force
Stop
Awakens in theaters.
You don't want to hear
crazy.
me talk. Though.
I'm pretty sure I saw Force Awakens in theaters at the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum.
That's
Like,
pretty
they had a big IMAX thing there, and that was before anybody knew that the movie was going to be bad. So it was like exciting, and people were excited for it. So it was a fun time.
It was during
Going
fall
to do
break
it.
for me, so I went at like the 2 a.m. or whatever because my brother had like got tickets like weeks in advance to see like the first one he could possibly get it. So I went before he could, just like on the fly, because it was like 2 or 3 a.m. And I left like a spoiler note on the table, and he couldn't help but look at it. But it was like
Why'd you
Darth
do that?
Vader's Duke's father or something like that. But
Why would you do that to him?
He was so mad that I
What are you
went and
talking
saw it
about?
before he did.
That's messed up.
I didn't really spoil it for him. I just wanted to get him all riled up for school.
Force Awakens has grown on me. It's fine for what it was, but
It's way better than
The
what
other
the new
two
stuff
are-
is.
the other two are just...
Yeah, if we knew it had to come after, we wouldn't be that upset.
I don't know. Maybe it'll have a prequel effect, and in 20 years we'll like it, but I have a hard time believing that.
I think it will get a little more popular than it is now.
I think the Star Wars effect is just that the newest thing is bad and everybody hates it until something worse comes along. I think that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, wrong.
Everybody hated the prequels until the new ones came out, and now everybody loves the prequels.
This piece
I
is
love
wet.
the prequels, man. Like you saw Yoda fight for
well,
the
now,
first
now
time.
people have
like,
nostalgia for it. People were into it when they were young, but I
you
mean,
saw the Clone
gotta
Wars
remember-
happening.
Yeah. But like, you gotta remember, people were sending death threats to
Bros.
I'm blanking on his
Hayden
name.
Christensen.
The actor that played Jar Jar, who also
Oh,
played Thornbeck in the
yeah.
recent one. I'm blanking on the actor's name, but people were like literally sending him death threats over Jar because they didn't like his character. Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Hey,
Mark likes the sign. Mark, these guys don't know how to run a live stream.
hey, we've never had a problem with a live stream until you showed up.
We also need a mic. We don't have a mic or anything.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's this is what our production quality was like for a long time.
It will get better tremendously soon.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta get you some StreamYard.
No, Ahmed Best.
Ahmed Best, thank you, Mark. Thank you.
And everybody keeps asking for memberships and emotes and stuff too, but we're not even allowed to have those yet.
Yeah,
YouTube
what's
allows.
the threshold for that? Does YouTube tell you?
yeah,
Mark, do you
it
remember
does.
where we were at when we got our first emojis?
I think we need, for memberships, we're not that far off of subscribers, but we need a lot of watch hours. And because we're not putting out as much content right now because the store's not open yet, we're
That's
very
true.
far off.
That'll skyrocket once
Yeah.
we get
We
open.
also need someone who knows how to work social media. And,
Yeah, I'm running it
knows
all
what
right
they're
now.
doing.
And on my personal social media account, I haven't posted anything in 3 years, so I'm not really an expert.
I'm glad we hired you.
Getting your money's worth out of this. No, they're doing all right, Mark. They're doing pretty good.
Ooh,
I did not bring the bad juju.
I love this color brick.
Trans dark.
Does that mean they ate cake? Or is that not clear enough? Or is that too
I don't
clear?
I don't think so. I think it has to be a
The solid
bright
print?
pink 2x4 brick.
It has to be a 2x4 specifically?
I think so. I think it was a 2x4, or maybe it was just a pink
I
brick.
thought it was
No,
just
because
pink
I think
brick.
there's a 1x1 in the Grogu brickhead.
I mean,
right
the
in
rules.
frame.
The rules may be. Well, all the brickheads have a pink brain.
Yeah,
That doesn't
but
count.
that's not a 2x2.
It's like the Star Wars. Yeah, it is. It's 2x. Oh, not in the Grogu.
The Grogu
Yeah,
one's
yeah,
smaller.
You're right. Full size brickheads have.
Oh, Mark says like 2,000 to 3,000 subs.
No, we don't need that many subs. To monetize the channel, it's more, but to get memberships, it's less subs. But we need a lot of watch hours.
We're building the Was that Resistance X-Wing?
Yes.
It's the blue first, not first order, Resistance X-Wing.
Yeah.
Because we tried to build the black and orange one, but
Pose was missing some
it
parts.
appears we didn't have enough pieces.
Daniel's gonna snap all our rubber bands over here.
I am not. These are the good rubber bands. I told you this already. These are the ones that don't dry rot.
Alright, I'm being summoned, so I will see you guys later.
Alright, see you,
Bye.
Brad.
The boss is boss.
He took his jacket off.
Have fun, guys.
Bye,
Yeah.
Brad.
Who's Jar Jar? I only know Ahmed as color and deck. Yes, that was a great redemption arc. I'm excited that we're getting him in a set, which is... I don't think it's one of the January 1st ones.
No,
I
no,
think it's
it's
just
a
one of the
spring
much
one.
later
Yeah,
ones. It's
yeah.
like May or June or something. That's the unfortunate thing, is that Star Wars sets leak sooner because they're more exciting, but then you have to wait longer.
That's when all the Mandalorian sets are coming
all
out.
the
too.
all the great
Bunker
sounding
and the- yeah.
Mandalorian sets aren't coming to like June or
I
something.
don't
Those
think
ones
the
sound
Clone
like there's
Troopers
some
are
great
confirmed in
footage.
that set yet either.
In which one?
In the,
bunker?
rescue set, the Grogu rescue.
Oh yeah,
It's
I'm
either
not
going to be
sure
the
which
Shock
one's gonna be.
or the 501st potentially.
I feel like it'll be
regular.
Shock because they're pushing them right
Coruscant
now.
Guard.
Yeah, of course on Guard.
More of the ones that came in the gunship, probably.
Yeah,
And the
there's
Battle
one on
Pack.
the new battle.
I would like to. I don't remember if the rumor had anything about the rest of the minifigures, but I'd like to see. In that scene, there were some other like. I don't know what they were. They weren't like Senate guards, but they were some guy. I want to say they had like dark red uniforms. They might have just been, New Republic officers of some kind.
I don't remember that.
I'm pretty sure. I'd have to go back and watch.
Well,
the
there is
scene.
the one set from the Mandalorian season 3 that's going to have the like Mando. What are those guards called? The beginning of like a P. They were-
Praetorian
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 guards.
guard.
Yes, yeah. I really hope we get a new mold for the helmet for those ones.
Yeah, we're getting those, and we're getting the, like the automated robots from the Mandalorian from Moff Gideon,
Automated robots.
like Moff Gideon's army.
Dark Troopers.
No, the ones from season 3.
Oh,
The
his
Mandalorian
his like super commandos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Those are
getting those
sick.
as well.
Those are sick. Those are gonna be cool.
Yeah, Mark, it's the Resistance X-Wing. Just 1,000, Mark says, for the
Trying to find
emoji things.
how many?
For subscribers?
Yeah,
I think so.
1,000 subs.
Yeah, we're
That's
not
bad.
we're not
We're
too far
halfway
up
there.
there.
I think we
Yeah,
have 499.
it's the watch hours that are gonna
446.
kill us. This is our progress so far, guys. Kind of just the whole, nothing
Are
crazy.
you missing
I
any
just-
pieces yet?
No, one, but nothing important.
I just found out the other day that the Atlanta channel we're almost at 10,000 subs. I
Wow.
feel like we just hit 5, so it's definitely
You guys are
picking up.
skyrocketing over there.
Definitely taking off.
So, how was your drive down, Daniel?
It was pretty good. Like I said, I took the scenic route. The only traffic I hit, there was a tractor trailer that demolished a guardrail
Oh,
and was like flipped upside down, and the cab was like all smashed in. It barely even looked like a tractor trailer anymore. It was pretty crazy. And it had done it in the median, so they had one lane closed on both sides of the divided highway, so it was screwing up traffic both directions. But yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone's all right.
yeah.
What about your Lego week? Anything interesting?
My Lego week. What did I do? Did I buy anything? Did I build anything? Oh, I built the little Lego Masters trophy, the Walmart
Yeah.
one that you could get. Built
We need
that.
to get one for our store.
One of the mini ones. Put
Yeah.
in a little display case.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. That'd be good. What else? I got some parts from a friend of mine who went over to Legoland in Günzburg, Germany. He got me a whole bag of satin trans dark pink fern pieces, the new fern pieces.
That's interesting.
So I was tinkering around with those later than I should have last night because I was procrastinating packing to come down here. That's usually when I find is the best time to build or work on something is when I'm
Oh, yeah, of
procrastinating
course.
doing
Yeah.
something else.
That's the college student in you.
I did stop at Buc-ee's, yes, of course. My Buc-ee's order, what did I get at Buc-ee's? First I hit the bathrooms, gotta hit Buc-ee's bathrooms, they're super nice.
They're pretty clean.
There's a
Then
lot
I
of them.
got Joey some Christmas presents,
Yeah.
and got a brisket sandwich.
Notice he didn't say flounder.
Nope. Just Joey. Nope. I didn't know if Flounder was here. I should have asked you if Flounder was here. I'll get you on the way back. No, I'll get you something else for Christmas. No, we'll go somewhere. I'll get you something for Christmas. What else did I get? No, I got the regular brisket sandwich. Didn't get anything crazy. What else did I get? I got a bag of beef jerky. Got some of that here. You guys want any beef jerky? You probably
Disgusting.
Oh yeah, you probably that doesn't pass your.
Bro, even the smell is like.
I tried a piece. I never
It's
had it.
teriyaki. Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oh, I love beef jerky. I used to love eating it in the car on road trips
Oh,
where
you're
all
good.
the air is
You're actually
sealed
the worst,
in and you
yeah.
kind of have to stew in it.
Yeah, you're
I
actually the
like
worst.
beef
Yeah.
jerky and the Kraft mac and cheese.
My mom loved that. Beef jerky and Cool Ranch Doritos were like the two stinkiest foods we would always
So
try and eat
gross.
on road trips. Just really kind of...
The smell is
Oh, that's
so
good.
bad.
I'll seal up the bag.
It's so bad.
It's delicious.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's good.
Hey, do you see this piece?
What piece? You need an expert to help?
Yeah.
Cheese on Top got a Lord of the Rings cardboard store thing off Facebook. That's pretty cool.
Yep, right there.
I got a store display Lord of the Rings thing as well.
Was it an old one? Cheese on Top from the first wave of Lord of the Rings, or just like a recent thing for Rivendell? Oh yeah, Mark, I gotta look at your recommendation for those palm trees.
Grumpy says he knows Joey's weakness. Insert evil laugh. I have a few more ideas.
I don't know.
Ooh, yeah, that works pretty good.
My Lego week was very boring. It did not involve building any Lego or having any fun. It involved taking down all of my displays,
I mean, that was
solutions,
building Lego,
Taking
though.
down-
You just were building it with them still in the box.
taking down every single Lego piece and set I own and putting them in a bin, moving the shelves across the room and reorganizing them. I mean, it looks good, and I'm making good progress. I'm happy with it, but it was
And now you have more space.
a long time.
And you realized you have more than you did.
I have a lot of stuff that I don't have space for, despite having more space. I don't know how that always happens.
Well, I finished the Avengers Tower, and I got a couple Bionicles in the mail, and that was really it.
Yeah,
What'd you
Daniel,
get in the mail?
he's been going crazy.
Krekka and Taraga Doom.
I don't know why I asked, actually.
Fonder's been going crazy. He's been buying so
Not
much
because I don't
Lego.
care, but because I don't know why. I thought I was gonna know what it is that you're referring to.
I only really know like the first three waves, so I wanted to get a couple, like the second wave of Titan sets, or maybe it's the third wave of Titan sets. Yeah, I've uncharacteristically been spending money on Lego.
Yeah, he's
But I think I'm done with the year though.
he's got. That's what you said, and then you bought like 3 more sets last time.
Yikes.
Yeah,
He's been going crazy.
thankfully I saved money. That's why I work 3 jobs.
Mark, those look good. I'll have to tinker around with it some more when I get back.
I don't know. Cheese on Top says original for the store display. That's pretty cool.
Ooh, that is cool. Love to see that.
I have the tube when they used to put the figures in the tube. I got one for Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah, those are weird. Those tube things.
Tell him
I
what's
don't see
strange
those
about
around.
yours, Fonder.
The Legolas head is switched with the Samwise Gamgee. So Legolas has like ginger eyebrows. It looks really weird.
That's terrible. What? There was something that I saw recently where it was weird that the heads were switched. What was it?
Oh,
Oh,
Cheese on Top has a
it
San
was,
Diego
um,
Lord of the Rings one. Which one do you have, Cheese?
Huh.
Is it Bard or Azog? Go ahead. What were you saying?
What was I saying? Oh, it was one of the sealed pirate sets that we have up in Atlanta. It was, how the minifigures come in like the trays so that when you lift the lid, there's like some parts on display, and some of them are like the minifigure parts in them. And the heads already came on the torsos, but like the Admiral head, which was an exclusive one, was like on the wrong guy. It was very strange.
Hmm.
But they seems to all be like that, so I don't know why. Bionicle sets are pretty rad, says Mark.
They are.
What
Mark.
color is that?
Sand blue.
Is it
Are
really?
you colorblind?
No, I thought it looked like sand blue, but I didn't really realize sand blue came in stuff this recent.
He needs another grilled
Yeah.
cheese.
Oh, yeah.
He's losing his
Oh,
eyes.
sand blue's still around. Sand blue is one of the few sand colors that's still around. Sand blue and sand green.
Sand green. Yeah.
Sand red's obviously long gone. Sand
Yeah.
purple. I really wish they would do like a sand yellow or like a mustardy yellow. There's really no like muted tones on the yellow side of the color spectrum in Lego. I mean, you got your tans, and then it goes like yellow, bright light orange, bright light yellow. It's like progressively getting lighter and more pastel, and not more darker and kind of grungy tones. Sand green is a very good color, Grumpy J.
Yeah, it's
I
one of my
respect
favorite
that.
colors.
Yeah.
Always reminds you of the old Harry Potter.
All of the sand colors are just so good.
I bet I have more sand red than you.
Definitely. Congrats.
I only have the Gilderoy Lockhart figure and
That's
that.
good.
But that old Battle Droid, was that in sand red or was that a different color?
Yeah, the first
Yeah,
Geonosis.
I have that one.
I want that one. I don't have it.
They're I don't think they're crazy expensive.
No, I think they've
They're
gone
like
down.
20-30 bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, they're really that affordable?
They're not crazy. I always thought they were stupid expensive, but they're really not. Sometimes the parts just break, I think. Like
It's
tiny
the other
packages.
one, the Super Battle Droid, the dark, like
Yeah,
the
the
pearl
pearl
blue or
sand
whatever.
blue, yeah.
That one's awesome. I have one somewhere.
Let's see if I can figure out how much one of those is.
Alright, well, while you're doing that, let's ask another trivia question. Alright, at the beginning of The Force Awakens, what is that old man's name? Who, you know, the one at the planet
Yeah.
that Kylo Ren kills?
Yeah.
I basically have no clue who that guy
They
is.
show up to the village.
Yeah.
I could tell you the name of the village because
I
it
don't
was
even know
in.
that. What's the name of the
I'm
village?
pretty sure it's two and Mill. No, wait. Actually, maybe that's the one on Octo. I don't know. I only would know it because of Skywalker Saga, but I haven't played in a while.
It's not John Doe.
It's the
Grumpy.
one where everything's on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, what is that guy's name? He's such a throwaway character.
Yeah, and they never, like, it seems like he has an interesting backstory,
He
but
set
you know
off the whole.
nothing about him.
Oh, give it 10 years. They'll make a whole TV show about him.
I'm sure they already have something with it. Yeah, or
There's
TV.
probably already a novel, and then Dave Filoni will turn that novel
Oh.
into a
Carl,
show.
it's not Coral. Yeah, Mika got it, or Micah. I'm not sure which one I'm pronouncing wrong or right, but he got that one too. It's Lor San Tekka.
Yeah, okay. It rings a bell at least. I've heard it. I've heard the name.
Swear I've never heard that in my life.
Lord Santeca?
Yeah.
I
You
have
saying
no
it
idea
again doesn't make
anything
it
about
more
him.
real.
Did they make a mini?
Mark says Old Man #1. They did make a minifig because I thought
They
because
did.
we had him, I was part in some Star Wars figures.
What set
together.
did it appear in?
I think one of these X-Wings.
It's this set. It's
It is this set?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I saw him in the instructions.
That's him. That's Lord Santeca. Yeah, you got Poe, that guy, BB-8, and a Flame Trooper, which is really nice. I do like all the First Order Stormtrooper
I like the one
minifigs.
with
Yeah, I think they're
the
cool.
They were well done.
one had like the red, which I liked against the white, the
Mhm.
pauldron, and then there was the snowtroopers. I thought were pretty cool with the cape.
Snowtrooper's also really nice. I would have really liked to see one with like the blood smear, but they would never do that.
That would have been awesome.
I'm sure there's people who custom,
I'm sure there's a
Print out on
custom
top.
helmet somewhere.
even in the even in Skywalker Saga, they wouldn't do it. I'm trying to remember what they did as like their substitute joke. It was like fruit or something. It was like
yeah, I
a green.
vaguely remember something. I didn't like
Splotch.
that game.
Really? Skywalker Saga?
No, I mean I'm
Oh,
more of
yeah.
like the OG Lego.
I like the original
like
ones
Star
way better.
Wars.
I
Yeah.
played it a lot. I don't think I quite beat. I don't think I
didn't
100%
finish
did it.
I did the first 3, like episodes 1 through 3, then I did 4 through 6, and I started 7, and I just was so bored of it by then.
Didn't have the same charm.
No,
I got through all the story and I got all the collectibles that are like in the open world and like the puzzles and stuff, but I haven't gone back through and free played all the levels because I hate
I could
replaying
do it.
levels.
I
Pirates
barely
of the
played it.
Caribbean was my favorite Lego game.
That was so good. That was such a good one. I mean, you got the really good, really old ones like Indiana Jones and stuff, but Pirates of the Caribbean was like right in that
Yeah, it
middle
was like
sweet spot.
perfect. It was so fun.
That was good. Lord Santeca.
Mark wants to know if First Order troopers have better aim than Stormtroopers. It seemed like they were better.
You could probably figure that out. You could probably go through and watch all. Morgan could watch all the movies and count every shot that every stormtrooper ever fires, and calculate their accuracy.
Well, they did slaughter that village, so at least I know they have racked up a kill.
That's true. That's true. Really, Cheese on Top says Skywalker Saga being open world was not good. I actually like the open world aspect about it. I think that's was one of its redeeming qualities. It was a very different game than any of the other Traveler's Tales games, which are more of just a hub with levels, and that's why you'd have to replay the levels a lot to get the collectibles. But I found the open world thing to be more fun, which is why I did not go back and play the levels again.
I liked that it was open world, but I felt like I was running around too much.
It was a lot of running errands, but I mean, that is usually what that's what Lego games always have been, is a lot of running errands. Even back to Lego Island. That game was literally running errands.
Just throwing pizza at people.
Lego Hobbit was another good one. That was
Yeah, I didn't like how they didn't have the third movie in that though. Like it just kind of ended, after Desolation.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Wow. I spent a while since I played it. I didn't think about it.
The Lord of the Rings one was complete. I liked that one.
Anyone tried Brick Tales? No, I've not tried that one, Mark. I remember seeing a lot of stuff about it. Was that the sort of indie-looking one that was in the kind of isometric perspective, or am I thinking of something else?
It's also that that Bionicle game that the fan made one that's coming out.
I've heard about that.
I
Yeah,
wanna
Garrett's
play that
excited
one
for
too.
that. What is it? Masks of something?
Power, I think.
Massive Power. That sounds
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I just watched a couple weeks ago at work. I didn't have a lot going on for my full-time job, and I watched someone play through the entire that original Bionicle computer game. Where you went to each city or whatever, and you had to basically get your way to Makuta.
What consoles was that originally?
That was
on?
the
Are we talking
Windows.
like Game Boy Advance?
The
Oh,
Windows.
it was a PC game.
Yeah,
Okay.
the website back when that first came out.
Was there were there CD-ROMs that came in?
There were, but I think you could just play that online. I think the CD-ROMs were advertisements, if I remember. They played the Toa's little graphic that would be on the TV.
Yeah, I
commercial.
think Garrett's told me about them before. Some of them just had music and
Yeah.
little animations.
Oh, I had one.
Morgan
of
says
those games.
34% better aim. I don't know if he's making that up or not. But I'm gonna believe him.
If it's Morgan, I would assume
You
it's
just have to
correct.
believe
Grumpy J says
Yeah.
the AI Morgan has calculated.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like a
We call him Ultron, but the way Ultron was supposed to be.
no, he's like IBM's Watson when,
Yeah.
when Watson would be on Jeopardy. Puzzles and stuff, yeah. Yeah, I've seen that one, Mark. I want to play that one. I remember seeing it when it came out.
I still gotta play Lego Rangers. I never played that game.
Lego Racers is good. Mark
There's-
got me into playing Lego Racers.
There's one for sale at a retro video game store up the road from here. I almost bought it.
For
but
how much?
15, I think.
Oh my gosh, Flounder, just buy it.
But I just spent almost 4 figures on Lego. So.
Yeah, he's trying
Four
not to say-
figures?
He's trying not to say a number because his wife might still.
In
be
what
here.
time period? In what time frame?
Short.
Probably a week.
Okay, so you spent between $1,000 and $10,000.
$9,999.
Yeah,
It's
Yikes.
an investment.
Yikes. I mean, to be fair, I've made some big
It was on.
acquisitions recently.
It was all worth it, and I got great prices. I just don't usually spend. I usually try to budget $50-ish a week on Lego,
Yeah.
and that obviously was a lot more than $50.
I bought the what was it? The employee gift, the Lego campus headquarters over in Billund. That was
Yeah, that's a cool one.
that was one I've been wanting for a long time. But man,
Are you
it was
gonna want this
expensive.
dots one?
The advent calendar?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm surprised we haven't gotten them in the store already.
Has it been
up in
confirmed
Atlanta.
if there's stuff in it, or if you have to put your own stuff in there?
There, at one point, people were saying there wasn't stuff in it, which I would find hard to believe.
Yeah,
but
me
I
too.
don't know. I haven't looked into it more. But I had read somewhere that it was just empty, and you were supposed to
Yeah, that would be
oh,
wild.
use your own imagination. I
Put
don't know.
one stud in for each day.
But I'm honestly surprised we haven't gotten them in the store yet. Maybe that means the employees are actually building them, because usually we get the guys from the Lego stores local to us.
Oh,
Like
they get
last
them too?
year,
I didn't know they
last
got
year
them.
we had a group of them come in and all try and trade in their friends one at the same time, and we're like, we're not going to give you that much.
So
for
if you
it."
work at a Lego store, you get I thought it was just for their corporate employees.
Yeah, so the employee gifts are, as far as I know, for all full-time employees of Lego. So not if you're part-time, I don't think you get it. And there may be a time threshold, maybe you have to have worked there for
So you don't
at
just
least
sign up
half
and get it.
of that year, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. If there's any people who've ever been Lego employees, I'm sure they could tell us more about it.
Getting that X-Wing would have been cool.
But I know being full-time is a part of it. But you can get them if you work at just a retail store. The headquarters one, though, is only for the corporate.
What is the United Brick Co. employee gift this year?
Oh no, actually, I do have your gifts. They're in the trunk of my car.
Huh?
We do actually.
Yes. No, you actually do. There's employee gifts.
What?
Wow.
This is news to us.
I got one last year.
Wow. Look at us. Who
Yeah.
would have thought?
You thought it was a joke? No, it's true. Chris is a good boss. He's nice to us.
Oh yeah, Chris is
He
awesome.
does nice things for us.
Ed, on the other hand,
I'll make you buy your own gas.
I came down here to just mess around for a week, and Chris was like, "Oh, save your receipts."
we're putting you to work.
You'll actually be sleeping.
I'm gonna
right
be
above
I'm gonna be taking my shoes off and rolling my pants up and climbing around in that water table all week. I think is what I'm gonna be doing.
That is exactly what you're doing.
Uh huh.
Oh, is Joey your boss while you're here?
No,
I think so.
definitely not. I only answer to Brett. Mark says it looks okay, but I'm too old and stubborn to try it. Are you talking about Fortnite?
Yeah.
Oh, Lego Fortnite is actually fun.
You
I-
would
no,
play it.
no,
You
hold
would
on,
play
big
it.
time out.
Keep building.
I hate Fortnite.
Keep building. It's
I-
almost 7 o'clock.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
I've
eat
never
more
played
beef jerky
Fortnite.
if you don't keep building.
I hate Fortnite. I hate battle royales. I think the average player base of Fortnite is probably 7 years old. The game itself drives me crazy. But this is just Minecraft as though it was Lego. That's all it is. It's just Lego Minecraft.
I'm not gonna say what it was, but I saw like immediately upon Lego's release in Fortnite that people were building stuff to blow up.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm sure they can imagine what people are blowing up.
Yeah, I've never played Fortnite.
This is
Chris,
not. This is not
I'm
fun.
gonna out Chris here. He says he's played. He says he's gotten one. What is it when you win?
Battle Royale.
Battle
Oh,
Royale.
but he
Or
didn't do
Victory
anything.
Royale.
He
He's
just
gotten a
did.
battle royale, but he
Victory
never
Royale.
killed anybody. They all
I
killed
thought
each
he
other.
was talking about the Call of Warzone.
I don't know. He told me it was.
No,
told me
I
it was
heard him
Fortnite.
say. I don't know. It was one of them. I heard him say Fortnite in a live show.
I see Lego doing a CMF series on this though. Because there's so many
Yeah.
different.
Well, they made like what 1,200 models in the game or something.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to buy some of them, but I couldn't find how to properly buy them. That's really how
Wait,
much
so
I
the
don't.
Lego Fortnite is not battle royale?
No, it's a separate game mode completely, and it's just Minecraft,
Oh,
but Lego.
Oh,
thought it
that's
was just-
dumb.
I thought it was skins.
No, they released 3 new game modes at the same time. They released a like Rocket League racing mode because they bought Rocket
I guess
League.
that was their answer to it being violent.
Maybe, yeah. So yeah,
so
there's,
what makes it Fortnite then?
it's in the Fortnite client. So like you have to boot up
but
Fortnite
it's
and have
not-
Fortnite
It has
installed.
nothing to do with Fortnite.
No. You open Fortnite and you can click on the game mode. So you can click
Wow.
on the classic Fortnite game modes, or you click on the Lego one, or the new Rocket League one.
That's terrible.
Or
If it was battle royale, I might have played it.
everyone's upset because they. I mean, I was looking forward to Battle Royale, and then I was like, "Oh, this is Minecraft," but it's fun. They've got a creative mode and a survival mode. It's literally just Minecraft.
I haven't played Minecraft in a long time either.
I don't really like Minecraft anymore. Got too try hard, but
I used to play that in college classes.
Play what?
Minecraft. We had a server.
What's the recommended amount of dedicated WAM for the Sovo?
I'll send you a link so you can download some RAM.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
I've been to that website before. I'm not stupid. Downloadmoreram.com.
Well, you have about 6 minutes to finish this.
Guys, this is
Is
our
that really?
complete.
This only goes from 6 to 7? You all
Well-
stop at 7?
I mean, we don't necessarily stop, but we've just been really good about finishing all of our stuff in like exactly an hour.
Oh, okay.
But we've also only done like 4.
Yeah. Well, we did Lego Movie Benny's Spaceship over two
Yeah.
build sessions.
And we've pretty much nailed it down that you can build around 400, sometimes up to 500 pieces in an hour and a half. So that's
Our build ratio is pretty quick.
because we do 6:30 to 8
Yeah, we were building about 500 in an hour.
in an hour. That's
I
insane.
think so, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
you probably talk
Maybe a little less.
Steven. Steven gets
Yeah.
a little chatty and doesn't always keep picking up the brakes.
It might have been a little less than 500.
They were like four.
Mark was very close to doing. What was the Troll Mountain Fortress, Mark? 700
In an hour and a half?
in an hour and a half.
That's impressive.
Didn't you have
He
a big,
really tried.
Kingdom set or something that you opened up recently, like a month ago or something?
Oh,
the one
the
with the
Citadel.
Watcher.
The Citadel
Yeah,
run?
that guy.
That wasn't that many pieces.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think. Let's see.
You did that in one session.
That was one session. Yeah,
I really want to see you build that oil rig
that
set.
was 423. That was right
Okay.
on.
That oil rig set you
The
have
cars?
looks so good.
From
No,
Car.
the
Oh, it's not an oil rig. It's the offshore wind farm assembly
I'm sorry,
thing.
okay. Offshore oil rig, offshore wind farm.
They're very different.
They're
They're
both
very different.
offshore
Is that a
power
Creator Expert
sources.
set?
No, it was another employee gift, but it was
Okay.
it was an older
You
one.
showed me that one when I was up
Borkum
there.
Riffgrund.
It looks so good.
It's really cool. I really want to build it. I'm waiting for another time when I substitute on Joy Building. I have the last time I was on Joy Building, I brought in that one, the Borkum Riffgrund. I brought in the Citadel of Orland, the Knights Kingdom 2 one. And what was the third one I brought in? Oh, the 50 Years on Track, the mini scale train one. And I let everyone vote, and they picked that one. So now I still have the Borkum Riffgrund and the 50 Years on Track, and now I also have the campus HQ set, which I could do. So if I ever have to substitute for Steven again, I can bring in 3 and have people vote on him again as a special treat. That one is 559 parts, so that would be doable. That would be doable.
I've never seen that one.
It's cool. It's from 2015. It's when the employee gifts used to be a little more niche and random, kind of. Now they're more mainstream kind of stuff. I mean, they started doing Star Wars and Ninjago and, more generic stuff. But before, they were like specific things that represented milestones for the company. So I guess that year they did some big... Actually, wait, hang on. It says here on Bricklink. This set was given to employees for the opening event of the Wind Park Borkum Riffgrund 1 located in the North Sea, and also given as a Christmas gift. Okay,
So the theme park in the sea?
no, it's just this they set up the wind turbines in the middle of the ocean
Oh, gotcha.
that generate electricity to offset carbon footprint or something. They're very environmentally conscious over in Denmark.
Like they sent like those Martians into space and then they got some back or something.
Oh yeah, it was a long time ago. The Life on Mars ones?
Yes.
Yeah, back in 2002.
Yeah, I'd say 2002.
Those are crazy expensive. They have life. What he's talking about? There's Life on Mars figures that come in like a shadow box
Those
with
Martians.
a certificate that they sent into space or something.
You know, with like the triangular head, they were like the green ones.
They're spooky looking. I don't like them. I really don't.
Oh yeah, I forgot you hate those, don't you?
I did them in some video where I
Yeah,
was trash
that's what I'm thinking of because I
I
was
think
watching
we were doing
that.
worst
Yeah,
minifigs.
I was watching that on patrol one morning, just
Yeah.
listening to it, and yeah, I was cracking up at what.
because Chris did the scientists
Yeah.
from Life on Mars, and I did the aliens because they're creepy looking.
I like when you and Chris do them, and then there was the one. It's the
I have fun when Chris is on videos because we can
the
just
coasters
mess with each other.
The coaster, that was fun. That was cracking me up too. A while
Oh,
ago.
the Lego Masters?
No, you didn't put like your
Oh,
up on the coaster. Left or
my
right.
drink was sweating. Yeah. No, we mess with each other.
Mark says our lighting looks good. Thanks.
It is nice in here. You got like some nice.
Yeah, the
track lighting.
camera angle is bothering me now that I'm looking
In
at
our
it.
studio, we've got like.
No, we need a better mounting system for the
Well,
camera.
it's slightly crooked.
Well, that would be my fault.
In our studio, we've
Blame
got
Joey.
like studio lights, but the ceiling isn't as high as in here, so they're all like hanging down, and you're like ducking under them. And
You guys
stuff.
gotta get yourself a
Well,
lens.
we might be moving into an actual like production room like you guys have.
That'll be sweet.
Lance built this room entirely by himself.
Yeah.
Like the room just didn't exist.
There was a time lapse of it. You can
Yeah.
look back on, I assume, this channel.
Well, that
Yeah.
was
should be.
that was him decorating the inside, but I mean, he built like the framing, everything in there. Some of it, like
no, in
he
the
redid-
video, he was
Yeah,
putting
in
in the ceiling and the
Yeah.
lights.
He did the installation
and the
too.
Insulation, and the floors, and everything. It's
The
all
only
in
thing he
that
didn't
time
do
lapse.
is he hired somebody to do the AC.
I can't blame him. There.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to mess with that.
Absolutely not.
And it gets nice and chilly in here.
Yeah. I mean, the weather's nice outside, so it's probably cooler out there. But
Now it is, but
especially during the hot
yeah,
Florida weather.
because the outside this door it gets pretty hot
Yeah.
up there.
But it's nice and quiet in here. Daniel was like, "Can we leave the door open?" And I was like, "Daniel, all you will hear is the train that
Well, I
went
didn't
right
know if
behind
there
our
was
house."
AC in here or not. Because our studio, if you leave the door closed for too long, it turns into an oven.
Oh, there's no
It's
AC
terrible.
in there. Was it just
It's
like a big
terrible.
closet, really?
No, I mean there is a vent, but it just depends on if the AC is running or not.
Oh.
The individual room is not temperature controlled. The thermostat is in the main part of the store.
Oh, that's how my office is at home. There's no AC. Like, there's an AC pass through, but there's no vent or fan that blows into the office. So the whole house will be nice and cool, and in the office I'll be working in there playing games, building Lego. And I'll be like, "It is 80 degrees in here. Kill me."
Ugh. Apparently, Endgame battle sets have been on sale in some Costco's for
Yes.
$30.
30.
No way.
$30.
That's not the Valkyrie I need, Joey?
Yes.
That one?
Somebody had posted in the Peach Lug that there were some in a Costco near us, but then somebody also just stopped by and said they're already gone.
What
The
was the set? The Ahsoka.
The Ahsoka shuttle is on sale for 40 at Costco's.
Ooh, that's
But
really good.
Florida Costco's don't have them. Myself or somebody that I sent has been to every single Costco in
Okay,
Florida.
but Florida Costco's have liquor, so I don't really want.
Yeah, and we also had the Disney camera set, so it seemed like it was Disney camera or Ahsoka
that's
shuttle.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that down here they would do that, being in closer proximity to Disney. I don't
Yeah, but they sell so much Disney merch around here.
I guess, but I would think that would mean that they could get higher prices for it. They wouldn't have to do it on sale.
Maybe, but Costco doesn't care. But I need that Ahsoka shuttle set still, and
I just broke down about the minifigs. That was all I wanted it for anyway. The Merrick and who's the other one?
Sabine.
Ahsoka and the
No, I didn't get the
droid,
Sabine.
right? He's in that
Yeah,
too.
Hu Yang.
The
I got
professor.
Hu Yang and Merrick.
I need the Sabine because I need every Mandalorian figure, and I don't have the Sabine yet.
Yeah, you're still a ways away.
No.
You're still at least like $3,000 away.
For the 450th time,
He's one burglary away from
Boba Fett
from
is
certain
not a
person.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's why I have cameras in my apartment.
Boba Fett is not a Mandalorian.
Yeah, he is.
He is not. Why is he a Mandalorian?
Because he wears Mandalorian armor.
That he got from his father.
Uh-huh.
He never lived on Mandalore. He never experienced the religion.
Uh-huh.
He never anything to do with Mandalorians.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. You're just winding me up.
Uh-huh. He was the first one. He was a.
What are you talking about?
He was
He was the first
when the
clone?
movie came out. When Empire Strikes Back came out, he was the only thing that had anything to do with Mandalore.
Okay, so they can't expand on the
He
lore.
was
as it
the
goes
only
on?
reference point for that.
The lore changes as time goes. We all know this.
His whole skis was the mythosaur thing on his armor.
Yeah, but it's not. He's an imposter. He was culturally appropriating.
Then why does he have the mythosaur on his armor?
He was culturally appropriating.
Okay, then you could argue that about all foundlings.
No, because they still practice the religion.
Yeah, well, if they're part of
Yeah.
the what's the group that the armor and all them? What do they call themselves?
Well, it's the evolution of Death Watch.
Yeah, do they actually have a
I don't
faction
think
name?
so.
Maybe they don't.
I don't think they do.
Maybe they don't. They just always are referring, Sabine and them are always calling them the religious zealots or whatever.
Yeah.
But maybe they don't have a faction name yet. But yeah, they are what evolved out of Death Watch.
Oh, GoPro's here. Hey, GoPro.
Oh yeah, I stopped reading the chat.
Yeah, we haven't had a chat comment in about an hour.
It's easy to get Joey wound up, Mark. It really is. It's one of my favorite pastimes.
Okay, I want to know Mark's opinion on this. Mark, do you think that
Night
Boba
Watch.
Fett is a Mandalorian?
Let's go ahead and do a poll.
We don't know how to
Night
do
Watch,
that.
yeah.
I don't think. We
No,
have
just
to.
a verbal poll.
Okay.
Everybody just shout it out. Yes or no? Is Boba Fett Mandalorian?
I think he is.
He's definitely not.
But I can see why Joey thinks he's not. But I've always thought he was just because he had the armor.
Oh, we got T Valkyrie too. Hey T Valkyrie. Cheese on top. I fully agree. I just want to buy 10 of the Merrick helmets. Those helmets are sick. They are awesome. Gabriel Cabral says no. Mark says yes. Micah says he has not taken the oath. I assume that's a no.
Yeah.
Would be a no.
Cheese on top says yes.
So we're 50-50.
We're about 50-50.
It's a no. The internet says no as well. For anyone curious,
I also want it to be yes because I want Joey to have to spend like.
I'm not spending
$3,000.
$3,000 on a minifigure.
You're not stealing mine.
Neither did I.
That's gonna get clipped in like 4 years when I buy it.
Yeah,
for
that's
$7,000.
true. You will. The rest of us found good deals. You'll be the one who's actually coughs up $3,000
No,
for it.
I will not be buying him because he's not a Mandalorian.
Because in 5 years he'll be worth
because
like
he's not a Mandalorian.
$5,000, and you'll be like, guys, I got a really good deal on a Cloud City Boba Fett. And we're gonna go,
Not a
Joey,
Mandalorian.
Joey, I paid $3,000 for him. Okay.
He's not a Mandalorian. But I have every other Mandalorian figure ever
G5
produced,
says no.
with the exception of the new Sabine, which I will get.
Do you have young Boba Fett? Does he
And
count?
no, Boba Fett is not a Mandalorian.
Is Jango Fett a Mandalorian?
Yes,
Why?
because he
Doesn't Jango Fett have a
is he
Santa
not
version?
from Mandalore.
Do you have
I'm
the
pretty
Santa
sure he's
version?
not.
Well, then he was part of the Mandalorian religion.
Do you have the Santa version? He has a Santa
Yeah, I have the
version,
Santa
right?
one. The only one I'm missing is
have
Angry
both.
Jango.
How many versions of Jango are there now?
There's OG, Angry, Regular Santa.
So it used to be 2 plus Santa for a long time. It's now 3 plus Santa.
Well, I mean, they haven't made one in
Ooh,
4 or 5
Morgan
years.
Bricks, did you change your channel?
Oh, OG. angry regular
Santa.
Santa. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 modern versions plus Santa.
Yeah, plus the
OG.
old one. Yes.
I can't
And
believe
that
there
is
hasn't been a new one recently.
That is surprising.
Yeah.
Right after Joey buys it, they'll release it in a poly bag. Yep. Yep. To be fair, I've had that happen to me a few times where I've spent too much money on something and then it plummets in value. One of them was those VIP coins.
Or they're not worth anything.
Early on, they were like going for stupid expensive, and I ended up, like everybody else, I was late to the party, so I had to buy some of them to catch up. And then they announced that they were re-releasing them.
How many
and
points were
plummeted
those?
in value.
You remember?
I don't remember how many points. It was probably like $20 worth of points or something. So early on, when they were releasing them like one at a time, some of the more sought after ones, like the space one and stuff, they were going for like close to $100. Now they're worth like
Wow.
I think
like
they're worth
the,
like maybe $20.
Like that coin. You know, like the based off the chrome.
Yes,
coin. I like that one.
yeah, the classic coin.
Yeah,
that one is
classic coin.
sweet. That one's cool. Boba's dad was a Mandalorian.
Django's a Mandalorian.
Was he a foundling?
He was in the religion. I don't know how exactly. I don't know that
I'm
much
pretty
lore.
sure he wasn't born on
But he was-
Mandalore.
he was in
he
the
born
religion.
on
I'll believe
where
it.
was Jango Fett born?
Oh, GoPro wants to know what we're building. We're building the Resistance
Conquered
X-Wing.
Dawn. He was born on Conquered Dawn.
I don't know
That's
what
the
that is.
moon of Mandalore, isn't it?
No, that's Concordia,
Oh.
I think. Unless that's also a moon, I don't know. A world within the Mandalore sector of the Outer Rim territories.
Morgan says Django was a foundling from Concord Dawn. So, if Morgan says he is, then he is.
Django was a part of the religion. I knew that. I didn't know how he got there. But Boba never once.
But he's a clone of Jango.
Morgan, do you do stocks? If
He's a
Morgan
clone,
did
they're
stocks
the
and
same
he told me to
person.
invest, I'd just immediately
He's an
disinvest.
unaltered-
Okay, so Rex and Cody are the same person?
They're-
And
they're-
Fox, they're all the same
they're all the
person?
same.
You think they're the exact same person because they're clones?
Well, they were modified clones.
No, but they're all modified the exact same way.
Boba was an unmodified
No,
clone
but they're modified the
of
exact same
Jango
way. No,
Fett.
so but Rex and Cody are modified the exact same way. So by your logic, they're the same person.
I'm not saying they're the same
No, that's what
person,
you
but
said they're the
I'm
same.
classifying them the same. I'm saying that if Boba is a direct clone of Jango,
So you're
The
gonna
United
class
States is much
you're gonna
more
class the
boring.
traitor that is Fox the same way as you would Captain Rex.
okay, look, even if Jango was a foundling, he
Interesting.
wasn't really. I wouldn't say he was a practicing
So then
Mandalorian.
So then the Mandalorian isn't a Mandalorian, even though he's literally called the Mandalorian because he's the foundling.
But he's practicing.
But-
he doesn't take his
but
helmet.
Jango was.
Was he? I don't think
Yeah,
he
he
was.
just has they
He
practice
was doing
different.
his own thing.
They practice different religions. They
He
didn't
was-
care about the
he
helmet
was
thing.
just a bounty hunter. Same
But he
as.
was the leader of Mandalore for a
Yeah.
little bit.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
know more than me then.
I don't know much.
I'll
I just
concede,
remember
I'll
that.
concede that point. Django canon has changed a few times. Yeah, I'm sure cheese on top. Mark says, I know those guys, Commander Rex and Captain Cody. Yeah, I love those guys. What is a clone that they have never made that you wish they had made?
Why?
Yeah, I was either him or the Galactic Marines would be nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, there's a lot of cool ones I wish they'd make. Who's the guy from the Bad Batch that dies on the ice planet?
Oh, I haven't watched Bad Batch.
I don't remember.
I think it was from the latest season, and Crosshair, he was on an Empire base, and Crosshair has to go out there and like do something for the Empire on their base or whatever, and he's out there like working the command, and
Can you build?
I'm trying to find the pieces I'm speaking, and they're mistreating him because they mistreat all the clones, and then they like kill him by overworking out there. He was cool.
Cheese on top says Dogma. Is that maybe what it is?
I don't think that's Dogma, but Dogma's cool.
Mark says the little crippled guy from that one episode. Yeah, he's talking about
99.
99.
I'm not
Yes.
talking about 99.
That would be interesting.
No, that'd be disturbing.
If they were gonna do it, they would have had to do it when they were coming out with the original Clone Wars set, when they had like the creepy eyes, because
Yeah.
otherwise he wouldn't look great. A modern interpretation of 99 wouldn't look great. One that I would like to see, even if it was a custom printed minifig, and this is a real random one. It's a one-off character. It was from the first Zillo Beast episode. He's one of the pilots that was like doing a pass. His name was Goji, but he has this sick print on his helmet. Let me look this up and show this to you guys.
It's like
You
a
guys
spear
at
or
home can look
something?
up.
I know
can
the
look up
episode you're talking
Goji.
about.
Clone Wars. It's Goji. It's like a reference to
See you go, bro.
Godzilla.
Thanks for coming.
It's a reference to Godzilla because like the whole Zilla Beast episode was like a
Oh yeah, yeah.
This guy.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
It's a sick helmet print. I'd love to get that as a.
Did anyone in the chat know who I was talking about? Or am I just crazy?
Probably. Mark, the little crippled guy.
I'd also like to see a Mutalist like gunship or like
Yeah.
a couple clone troopers
He's on
from
top
like
said
the
Dogmas from the Umbara arc.
like the OG animated one.
The Mulist, yeah.
Yeah, like from that like the cartoon one. That would be cool with like the old.
I know a lot of people were pulling for a Mulist gunship when they announced that it was going to be a gunship in a different color scheme, but I don't know that we'll ever get one of those.
Oh, I doubt it.
I'd love some more of the 501st boys too that we all liked from the show. Which one are we getting in the spring wave? 5s?
So you go,
Yeah,
bro. Thanks for
5.
joining.
I'm just sad to see him have helmet warts.
Yeah.
Who?
5s when
Oh.
they do that. I think he comes with the hallway scene.
Yeah, he does. Which is good because I actually like that build. I don't like the other set that they're releasing a different exclusive
R2?
figure in. Yeah, I already have the UCS R2. What do I need like a MIDI scale
Yeah,
R2
I was
for?
kind of weird they're coming out with that so soon because I think R2's still on the shelf, isn't it?
Yeah, he is now. I don't know if he will be when the second's out, but he is.
The buildable art?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Well, they're
UCS
coming
one's
out
out.
with another one that's a smaller.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about because
Oh,
that's the other
it's
one that
sorry.
has like exclusive fig in it.
Oh, you're right. It was.
And so I'm glad that the
it's
hallway
such a
scene.
random assortment of sets.
I know.
Is there?
So I'm glad the hallway scene is getting the 5 because that's a
Do
cool
we know
set.
the
I'll
fig
actually
from the that comes with R2, or do we just know 5s right now?
Yes. Darth Malik.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Darth Malik. That's so we just know those two because there's supposed to be 5, right?
I would think there would be more than 2, but I'm pretty sure those are the only ones that we know of now. Mayday was the clone from Bad Batch.
That's a cool
Yeah,
name.
yeah. I said I'm not crazy. Just a little weird.
Bad Batch. Let's see this guy.
He was a cool looking clone. He was like living out on this ice planet, which was a
Okay.
base. Yeah, but his helmet's cool.
Because he's wrapped up.
Yeah, he was living out in this cold base, and he had his whole group of clones, but they all died because the Empire wasn't
kind of remember
wasn't
that now.
treating them well, giving them the stuff, the supplies they needed, and then they come and because they're like abusing all the clones, they just let him. They like basically kill him by overworking him.
What about getting like a young Kanan Jarrus too?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I really want to get some of the Night Troopers from Ahsoka. I
Oh,
don't know if
yeah.
they're still planning.
Oh, I
was
want-
was there
yeah.
still a rumor for like one more Ahsoka set, or was that not true?
I don't know.
I don't know. I want an Enoch fig so bad.
Enoch would be great.
That character design is so cool.
If I don't see any reason they couldn't do a Thrawn's Chimera in like the scale that they did Gideon's
Yeah,
cruiser,
I love that
because
stuff.
Mandalorian was popular enough and
Yeah.
Ahsoka was as well. I don't see why they couldn't do that. It may just be a while.
That light cruiser set is so good.
It was good. It was great for its time. You got the Gideon minifig, which is still exclusive.
Yep, they're coming out with
And there's
another
a-
Gideon,
yeah.
but it'll be different.
I'm sure it'll be.
They gotta
Very-
put out a Thrawn eventually
I think
too.
his helmet will be cool though.
Yeah.
And yeah, Thrawn's gonna have to. They're gonna have to make him at some point, especially if he's gonna be part of the Filoni tie-in movie.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if Asajj Ventress will be in anything because she's still alive, right? She didn't die in Clone Wars. That's season 7.
Yeah, I think in some books she dies after. Like she has died, but I think she's still alive in this time period. I could be wrong, but yeah, she
just
doesn't die in
dropped,
Clone Wars.
She like just helped Ahsoka or whatever, and then like left.
Yeah,
If I remember right.
I think she falls into some weird like, because we see her later with like Boba Fett, right?
Yeah, I think so. Mark asks, "How often do you guys think of the Roman Empire?" My
Only
wife
when you
asked me
talk
this.
about it.
My wife asked me this, and I probably said at least twice a week. And I had no idea this was a trend or anything. And she goes, "Wait, really?" I go, "Yes." Why? She goes, "Do you not know about? Like, you're messing with me." I'm like, "No." And she goes, "Well, there's an actual trend about that." I'm like, "Oh, really?" She's like, "You really think about it at least twice a week?" I'm like, "Yeah."
See, I knew about the trend, so when my mom, my sister, and my girlfriend asked me about it, I said all the time.
I had no idea there was a trend. I legit just at least think about it twice a week.
I would say probably 3 to 4 times a week because I follow Rocco Boutlier on Instagram, and he's the guy doing like the huge micro scale Roman Empire thing.
Did you see Spartacus, the TV show?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's so good.
I love history, and that's the reason I like history.
Did you watch Spartacus?
No.
Oh my god, that show's so good. We had a requirement in my fraternity. It's broken into families, and in my family we had our own bylaws, and you were required to watch that show once a year.
My fraternity family, we would watch Boondock Saints on St. Patrick's Day.
That's just funny.
History of Rome podcast is pretty good. Grumpy J said, every time I have a Caesar salad.
That is not often for me.
Actually, he said Caesar's a salad. Does that mean a salad from Little Caesars? Because that sounds terrible.
That sounds good.
Get a $5
Little
hot.
Caesars?
I get a hot and ready salad.
Bro, I
How
don't think
about
Little
some
Caesars is ever
How about
hot
some
ready. That's
nice
a scam.
hot wet
Do
salad?
they make salad there?
Probably
They
not.
don't.
Pretty sure it's just pizza.
Are you finally coming around and talking realistically about how bad Little Caesars is? I thought you loved
No,
Little Caesars.
What are you building?
It's a spring.
No, I have. I
It's a stairway.
do
to
not
heaven.
like this false narrative of you imposing on me that I love Little Caesars.
Yeah, you do. You
No.
love it. You eat
Little
all the time.
Caesars is decent for like cheap trash pizza.
You
Only
eat
for
it
like an
all the
hour.
time.
After an hour, then it's not good.
Garrett's a big proponent of Little Caesars.
I have no
Because
problem
every time
with
I talk
Caesars.
bad about it, he says the more that other people talk bad about it, the more he likes it.
I like Little Caesars bread products way more than their actual pizzas.
That's like the one pizza I can't reheat.
Little Caesars?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If it's not gone
If
in
you're
like
gonna
20 minutes,
if you're
then
gonna eat it, you gotta eat it fresh and throw the rest
hot
away.
and ready.
Their Italian cheese bread and their crazy bread are both solid bread entries.
Entries into what?
My
A
bread,
bread contest?
bro. I am a bread connoisseur.
Do you have like a?
I
a
have my
ranking?
own. I have my
Do you have
own
a list?
bread maker at home.
Do you have a list?
I don't have a list off the top of my head, but if you ask me places, I can rank them for
Do
you.
you have a bread maker at home?
I do have a bread.
Is that going 24/7?
No, I should run it more, but it's kind of a pain. But it makes good bread.
Grumpy J, I don't know what the heck you're talking about.
We talked about it in one of your guys' Joy Building with Garrett and Steven. I don't think we've spoken about it on this channel yet, though. Grumpy J is working at the store. Grumpy J is going to be...
He's an official
He's an
employee.
employee here.
Nice.
So-
Congrats, Grumpy J.
We're excited to have
Number
Grumpy J
3.
come in. He'll be doing sorting and helping us with our video content.
Might have to train him this week.
Yeah, I might have to have him come see Daniel maybe.
Which side of Ocala are you on, Grumpy J? How far away from here are you?
I think he's like 30-ish minutes.
Well, that's not
A little bit plus, maybe.
The part that I was driving through was still like an hour away, and I was like, geez, that's...
Everybody that we're hiring that works here lives really far away,
Except for me.
myself included.
I live
Where do
like
you live?
down the street.
Where do you live?
I live like 20 minutes from UCF in the middle of nowhere in the woods, which is like 40
Oh,
minutes from
great.
here.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
So I have to drive to your Christmas party?
yeah,
Great.
yeah. I mean, you could walk, but it'd take you a day.
And you can see more of Central
Oh,
Florida.
from Boondock Saints. Yes, Grumpy J. Sorry. I didn't register with me. I probably haven't seen it in 4 or 5 years. You're not going to finish.
I'm also losing my mind because there are an absurd number of missing pieces, and I've been skipping over them here,
So
but
now there are.
it's making
It's
it.
7:19. Do you want to go 11 more minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. See if you can finish the fuselage.
Some
at
of
least.
the overlapping pieces are starting to add up. You see these gaps in here
Oh,
that
man.
are not.
Don't worry about it.
Look
Don't
at
worry
that!
about
Look
it.
at that!
Don't worry about it.
Let's
Don't
do
worry
our
about it.
winning question.
Don't worry about it. Now do some more. Do another
Yeah, do a couple
practice.
practice
We'll do the
ones.
winning ones
Practice
at the very
one?
end.
Okay. Let's see.
We've done what? 2, and you had 5.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just do 2
Save
more.
the
So here's
best
one
one
more.
for last.
Here's another practice one. So in The Force Awakens, the original actor of Chewbacca, Peter Mayhew, played Chewbacca, but he shared the role with one other person. So who shared the role of Chewbacca with Peter Mayhew?
I know this one.
I didn't even know what he was talking about when he
It's
told
Daniel
me.
Craig.
Hey, we're on bag 4.
How many?
Guys, I just get to build that BB-8 now in the steps.
Okay, next.
All right, next step.
That's a freebie. You're welcome. I could have pulled this up and started building the wings.
This is a tall Swiss guy. I don't know if he's Swiss or not.
Who, Peter Mayhew?
No, the guy he shares the role with.
Oh, here, I was like, where are these L pieces?
Yeah,
not-
no, he's not. I don't think he's Swiss, but he's like he is Scandinavian or something. He might be Swedish.
According to what I found, Morgan, it's not Jonas.
Nick Jonas?
Not that guy.
Definitely.
Joe
not.
Jonas?
Nope.
Frankie Jonas? The other Jonas?
The bonus Jonas.
I think Deanna's very mad you're here.
Why?
Who?
I don't know. She says you're with the enemy. How could you do this to Atlanta Rick Cup?
That.
Oh,
Oh, so
well, according to that's what I saw.
Oh no. I'm pretty sure it's this guy because I've heard this before.
Oh, so that
It
is
is.
that guy.
It is like a Scandinavian name. Who is that? Hang on, bear with us.
Oh, well, then, if that is the guy, then Morgan got it, and I would trust Morgan.
it's a good thing this wasn't our final trivia question. And I promise you, these shows are a little bit more organized when you're not
Wikipedia
here.
Force Awakens, and that's what came up. Yeah.
Welsh.
Oh, so you can't understand a word he says.
Polyprenamora. Now these are other creatures.
So okay, so Morgan was right.
I'm pretty sure it's.
Okay, we're gonna give it to Morgan.
Junus, because he was at Star Wars Celebration.
He's
this
a
year,
basketball
pretty
player
sure.
from.
I
Maybe I
remember
wrote down the
seeing
wrong
his
name.
name.
Okay, then Morgan was right. Junus Sutamo.
Yeah, Ian White was the other
Yeah.
name that we had.
I had written down Ian White.
Seems that he did some other creatures in the modern ones.
Whatever I was on said that he shared the role.
Huh.
But I would trust
I
Morgan's
never noticed
answer.
creatures. Maybe sometimes it takes multiple people, or they had understudies or stunt doubles. Who knows what?
I do know the last one should be right.
I do know it should be. Very inspiring words.
Are you on the wings?
I'm on something.
Yeah, I gathered. Basketball player from Finland. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he was
He's
tall.
Finnish.
Why don't I just get a text message from a random number to
Grumpy J, do I need to come down and do I need to come down to learn? Yeah, there's a lot to learn.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to not be like Daniel.
Yep. Just a terrible employee.
Only the worst employees are willing to make an 8-hour drive for the company.
To be clear, I was not summoned to come here to work on the water table. I was summoned here by you to come to your Christmas party because I didn't think that anyone else would come.
I did say, hey Daniel, I have this party, will you please
Uh-huh.
come? And then he
He
wanted to know
begged
if
and
you...
pleaded for me to come to his Christmas party, and I said, well, I know no one else is going to go, so I better, or Joey's going to cry.
I actually asked him so many times, he asked me if he was going to be human trafficked.
James Taylor, welcome in. I love your music. I don't think it's that James Taylor.
Probably
He
not.
said, I just joined, what are we building? We are building the Resistance X-Wing.
That's part of my. That's one of my work friends.
Oh, is it?
Mm.
You're work friends with James Taylor? That's
I am.
cool. Can you get me some CDs?
He can't get you those, but he can get you something else.
I don't want to know that. I know what your line of work entails. I don't want to know what that means. I have been the worst employee of the week before, Mark, but so have you. In fact, I'm surprised that Joey hasn't. I'm surprised that Joey has not been Atlanta's worst
He
employee
pretty
of the
much-
week.
I was there
He's
for a
pretty
week, that
much
was
the
your guys'
Yeah,
opportunity.
you definitely should have been worst employee that week.
You guys had your opportunity, you missed it.
Yeah, I guess so. We haven't been very good about doing it lately.
Right
since
now,
Grant went
he's
off to
both
college.
best and worst employee every week here.
Yeah.
Yeah, by default.
Yeah.
Yeah. This might be a one-winged X-Wing.
It's definitely not gonna fly.
That would be a, what, L-wing?
No, an L...
An I-wing?
No, I mean, I don't even think you could make it a... It's
This is
just a
such
thing.
a strange
It's not built correctly.
technique.
Oh.
They run a Technic beam down the middle with jumpers on top to get the angle thing.
Where did these stems come from? Very curious. Where did you come from?
Isn't that how they always are?
What? With this Technic thing running down?
No.
I don't know. I haven't.
Oh no, he's not talking about the leg itself. The technique through the nose.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm built a very modern X-wing.
No, I haven't seen a build like that in a while. I would assume it's the same as the pose one that we were gonna build, because the first like 10 steps were exactly the same.
Drinking naked on a live stream.
I
Did you drink that whole thing on the
I
way
hope we
down?
have some audio listeners.
Audio. I don't think this is even streamed for audio.
I don't think we even know how to set that up.
I'll figure it out. Just so that we
I'm
can get Daniel
pre-recording
saying
videos.
I'm
Apparently,
drinking naked on a live
a
stream.
bunch of different places. Our podcast episodes.
We put
I know they're on Spotify and iTunes and probably a whole bunch of other
Are they
places. where you
really?
get podcasts.
Anywhere podcasts
Yeah, I
are
had no
sold.
idea for a long time. I mean, Mark would always talk about podcasts, but I didn't know, probably for a good few months, that you could actually just go find our thing as a podcast. I thought he was just referring to podcast, kind of colloquially, because I think saying vodcast makes you sound like an idiot.
What's a vodcast?
A video podcast. Let's see if I search Between the Studs.
Who's doing that? Morning Brick tomorrow.
Yep, look at that. Between the Studs, Lego podcast. I have no idea. Probably Mark. Hopefully Joe if he's feeling better. Maybe Chris. Maybe Randy. Who knows? Yeah, look at that. BTS 154. Star Wars solo sets were caught in the crossfire.
I think I just listened to that.
That was published Saturday.
Oh, I almost watched that one.
I still watch them as the videos. Even if I'm not watching, then I have it if I want to look over. But I try to be conscious of the podcast listeners.
I was real bored the other night working. I went back to like some of the old ones, like 60 or something. It was like the original Castle one I was listening to with Mark and Justin.
We only have 4.7 stars on Spotify. Go give Between the Studs a 5-star rating on Spotify.
I'm gonna pass. I might actually leave it a low one and bring it down. That way you get more true listeners.
You're fired.
You don't just have people like watching because they think it's cool. You have people watching because they want to watch
What does that mean?
it. You don't want the hipster
Nobody will be
watchers.
watching it at
You
all
want
if you
real
rate it
watchers.
lowly.
You want the real fans to watch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Ethan, this is our
Yeah,
second
I bet
sequel
you have a
set
lot
of
of
the night.
experience with these live streams, huh, Joey?
We tried building the other X-Wing from The Force Awakens, and we didn't have enough of the pieces we needed to build it, so we went to this one, but now we're running out of pieces.
We got one wing.
Yeah, Diana, the Morning Brick will not be the same with me not there because they won't have any news to talk about because they never do their homework. I'm the only one who ever writes stuff down. That's the only reason I'm on it every week.
So what do you think of those new sets since you're not going to get to talk about them?
Mark said, I'll be there, maybe Joe, might just be me. Get Randy on there. Or Chris.
Oh, there's a sickness going around ABC?
It seems to be a bunch of different things. Joe's got some kind of stomach bug right now.
I hope you didn't bring sickness down here.
Yeah, we'll fight.
Well, I had strep, but that was
Oh god, I'm going to die.
like a couple weeks ago.
Why am I getting text messages from random people?
Should we ask this winning
Oh,
trivia
what's-
message now? Or
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Well, is there one more warm-up?
nah, it's not good.
Okay.
I don't know if it's right.
All right. Here's your real trivia. Trivia time, real
All right.
trivia for the giveaway.
Let's
Or,
get a new winner this
What's
week.
our giveaway?
It's a BB-8, but I don't remember if it had the small or the large photo.
It was the one that had more sixes in the
It was
in the
661.
code.
Oh,
You
661.
sure it wasn't 166?
No, but I think it's 661.
Okay.
Okay, so for a BB-8 figure, the trivia question is:
It's SW0666.
in The Force Awakens, in the opening crawl, like the words coming up, what was the first word?
The
It's not.
No wait. A. This.
You're not going to guess it.
Oh, yo, that's actually cool. SW0666 is the Flame Trooper.
They made a figure after you.
It's not those.
It's a live stream.
But Morgan got it. Morgan got it with Luke. So Morgan
Got
won
it.
this.
Good one,
BB-8.
Morgan.
I think that might be Morgan's first win on our.
For ours,
Mark also
yeah.
guessed A.
There were a lot of
And-
good guesses, but none of them were right until Morgan said-
Morgan's other guess was episode, which was also good. No, a long time ago does not count. That's not the crawl.
Nexus won too, and then
Geology Joe, maybe?
Yeah, I think Joe. Yeah, Geology Joe won the last one. I think.
Since a case could be made for episode, it's good that Morgan said both of them.
Yeah, Nexus was roasting me because I sent him in those big bubble mailers we have. He's like, I need a smaller package. I don't have a smaller package.
Ethan said we're building a sequel set with a vomiting emoji. I don't know, Ethan. I don't pick the sets around here. This was the second set that they chose, and the first one was also a sequel
You
set.
basically walked in, said this looks the same, and then just walked right in here.
I could have brought something, you know.
It
if you
was
told
the
me
third
to.
set we picked. The second set you vetoed.
Yeah, because it was 800 pieces. All right, time's over, Joey. The live stream's
but
over.
I'm almost done with the last
live
win.
stream's over, Joey.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys. So this is our X-wing.
Yeah, show it off.
See if it can it fly. Give it a little flight test.
Whoosh.
Anything can fly once, Flounder.
So it's got this cool printed windscreen. It's kind of got a cool technique to hang the wings. There's these long Technic rods, and you push them, and it locks them in. There's some cool stickered parts that we didn't get to put on. There's this nice trans pink in the engines, and that's really about it. It does whoosh. You want
You
to give
can
it?
find this set
should we give
here
it a
at
flight
Orlando
test?
Brick Co.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, we're gonna give
It
it,
looks
a flight
like a
test.
B-wing. I think you built a B-wing by accident, Joey.
Side profile B-wing.
Uh-huh.
All right, we're gonna give it a little flight test here.
Oh, you really did it. Okay. You really did it.
It held up pretty well,
You're
guys.
damaging the goods.
All right, you're picking up all the pieces off the floor. Okay, hit the like button on the way out. Thank you
Thanks,
for
guys.
joining the Joey of Building.
Good.
Bye, everybody.
I just watched it.